So while it's loading a world, shall I tell you what is new in the update? Because it is a 5-year anniversary thing. Today marks the 5-year anniversary since Valheim was first released into early access, and what an incredible 5 years it's been. We want to thank everyone who's been part of our journey and our community since then, whether you started playing on day one or have just been carried by the Valkyrie for the first time. We greatly appreciate every single one of you, and we're so glad to have you walk this path with us. For this anniversary, you'll find a patch live right now for everyone with some new celebratory items and emotes, along with some quality of life fixes. If you want to keep the celebration going throughout the week, you can tune in to Twitch on Friday. There'll be a live stream concert by the Munich Radio Orchestra. They'll be playing music from a bunch of video games, including Valheim. As you all know, we're working on Deep North, which will be the final biome update that brings the game into 1.0. While we can't give an update on that today, we can share that 2026 is going to be a great year for Valheim. So we're assuming Deep North is coming out this year. Once again, thank you so much for being with us for a whole 5 years. So an abbreviated patch notes thing. Cover your ears for like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear. Celebratory acts, early axes, frosted sweetbread, at a radial menu for emotes, new emotes, hairstyles, 2 new buildable garlands, engine upgrade, multiple bug fixes and improvements. Okay, normally I read this, but I'm not going to start partway through because I think that's not going to go well. So early access intrigues me. Here we go, we've arrived. Here's our Valkyrie. Fallen, no, not a fallen Valkyrie, just a Valkyrie, flying us to our spawn location. QOCI? What is that? Is the cat talking or something? Hello, friendo. Will you put me somewhere nice? I'd like a nice seed, please. So it's always a blind playthrough. Well, obviously I played this game a couple of times before. I have over 2,000 hours in the game. But I never look at the seeds. I always hide the seeds so people don't try to tell me stuff about it. I see land underneath us. I see trees. Do I see any mountains? I see... Okay, sea to our right. Ooh, that looks like a nice place to live behind us. And full damage. Excellent. Feels like Blighty. Hello, sir. Could you sort out this weather, please? Welcome to the 10th World, warrior. I'm Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Thank you, sir. So we're going to click on our Vegvizir. Ooh, our first boss location is very close by. Useful. So I'm going to pick up branches, stones, and everything just around this kind of starter area. There's always mushrooms and berries. Let's see how rusty I am, because I haven't touched the game for a bit. Okay, we'll increase our skill in running. Where are the berries? Have I run past them? Here they are. Always berries and mushrooms. We've leveled up in farming. So we're going to eat a berry and a mushroom. I do have... I'm not really going to go into my list of quality of life mods right now. I'm using extra slots instead of as new extended player inventory at the moment. I love them both. Right, have I got all the things? Let's just keep speaking to this fella. You can turn the bird off, but I quite like him. The stone is a Vegvizir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikvir, your first prey. He's a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Thank you, sir. So I might go back on ourselves. So what do we got? We got a torch, which is quite handy against the first enemies that we're going to come across because they're afraid of fire. We need some more stones and what is it called? Stones and branches. I love a game that rewards me for jumping about like a lunatic. So first thing I want to do is probably just make myself some tools, get myself a fire made, because stamina, what is it called? Being rested, comfort is very important. I'm going to equip and unequip my torch. This guy keeps coming back to me. He's afraid of fire and he's weak to fire. So he won't really hurt me while I've got a torch out, which is quite a good way to stay alive when you only have like 25 HP. There we go, we've got a bit of resin, so if we want to make another torch, we can do. There we go. But if you're interested in the mods that I like for this game and the ones I recommend, I've got a list of, or a video about my favourite quality of life mods that I've been working on I'm not making the mods. I don't want to even imply for a second. I've been working on the list for years. Have been using and cultivating a list of mods for years. Thank you so much to the modders for making our lives better and this game so much better. So if you want like a simple kind of like vanilla, Valheim vanilla, but with quality of life kind of improvements, I've got a video about that. 13, what is it called? 13 essential mods. And I also have, if you want to kind of spice up your game a bit, I have another mod video on my YouTube channel as well. There you go. I'll let you look for that. There you go. So we got some bits and bobs. Oh, this is lovely. So the first thing I want to do on day one is to find somewhere cozy to kind of set up. I can use my little... These will be aggressive instantly. Use my torch to unfriend them as well. It's a bit difficult on the slope, so maybe I'll head down. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you then. I'm like rusty. Want to come back to me, friend? There we go. Nice. See? If you're interested in why my UI looks different, I'm using a mod called My Little UI, which is a new favourite of mine. It's also included in my quality of life mods video. Hi, sir. I just wait for him to come back to me. They'll always come back. Sir, don't make me a liar. Get back here, please. Sir. Come, excuse me. Oh, God. He is just a punch away from doom. Come on. There you go. There you go. Just assert our dominance in this world. We can also punch trees if we want to. We don't really need to. But, you know. It's nice just to punch something sometimes. So that is like a really nice spot to set up. My first base, or just general bases, I always want to live in a meadows, which is what the starter biome is. Next to the water. Next to the sea, because we're going to be sailing home oars, and then as close to a black forest as possible without being in it. That's kind of my favourite thing for a cozy experience. Is there no chest in here whatsoever? That's kind of butts, isn't it? Hi, Hughie. What do you want? A tasty morsel. You've found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you'll grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up, and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother Munin tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Thank you, sir. That's what we were going for anyway. Can I send you away? Go on. Away with you. Away with you. So let's make an axe. There we go. I love this. This is my little UI. I love it. I can filter stuff. It's so fun. It's so good. We'll make a second torch because our other one is breaking and this one is so handy. So we were kind of running around trying to find somewhere to live, and I would like to make a little fire. I need to make a hammer. So let's get a bit of wood and make a fire, get rested, because then our stamina and our health regen will be way better. And let's try not to die to full damage on our way down the hill. Yes, we're going to scout around for like a bit of a base today. See what we can find, have a look at the island and whatnot. Get a bit of wood from these. Level up our wood cutting skills. Is there anything cozier than a day one Valheim, honestly? Only one started since restart so far. That's good. New Valheim playthrough always enjoy coming back to this game. Yes, indeedy. Welcome. When my partner had surgery for a torn elbow ligament, she rebound all the buttons on our Switch for one-handed minimum. Animal Crossing, probably not so easy for... Yes, not so easy for Valheim. I spent like... I had a few days of just absolutely doing nothing. I mean, apart from like cooking lightly, you know, that kind of thing, looking after myself and whatnot. I didn't even switch on the computer. So, hi friend. There we go, give him a little bit of a smack with our axe. We can cook this meat. I can block with my axe. Go on then, hit me. Sir! Get back here. I'm gonna get my timing sorted. Here we go. Do 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 do. Love that stagger. Okay, so let's make a little hammer, which is what we can use for building. And then we can right click and we can make a 4. We'll do that. We'll do that over here. We can get some snackages. Oh, he's going to tell me about the building hammer now. You have crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. I actually really like the bird. He's grown on me over the years because he kind of reminds me of what I'm supposed to be doing as well. Even though I've spent so much time in this game, it is nice. What a lovely area. I do like a flat place though to build. Hello, friendo. You can eat these if they drop necktails. They don't always drop them, unfortunately. I'm not going to go in the water because I don't want the debuff. Night's falling. Oh, we got a deer. So here's our Eikthyr spawn situation. Altar. We need some deer heads, trophies to summon the first boss. He's very easy, intentionally. Calling forth the beast. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Thank you, sir. So this isn't the same one that... Yeah, this is a second one. So we can click on this Vegrazir here. And that will show us this spot. There's always a couple. These are really good, like, nice starter island for Eikthyrs, I guess. We've got a bit of Black Forest over there. Ooh, and is that a bit of meadow next to Black Forest? You've piqued my interest. Right, let's get rested first. Can I build on here? Yep. Let me sit down. God, I've got to remind myself what's my button. Insert is my sit button in this game. So we can sit down next to a fire anywhere. If I have shelter and some comfort items, I'll get even more rested time, but we just need the basics initially. Valheim starting zone, delightful Viking clarinet. It's beautiful, isn't it? Could you use those stones as a platform for a raised house like stilts? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Hello, Dogtrot. Hello, people joining us. Hello, Steel. Starter counter is up to 7 now for me, is it? Interesting, Numpty. It isn't... I'm not dropping a single frame. I'm on 0% on frames. I wonder why that is then. Day 1, Valheim is very cozy. It is very cozy. Island base this time. I don't know, people. I'm not sure. I upgraded my PC. Got this in the Marvellous and a Modless and a lovely time till new PC packed up. Like you're streaming it while it's away. Being fixed. Good vibes for quick heals for you. Nice. Thanks for being here. I like putting my first base in those flat areas in front of between the 6 pillars. Do you? Excited to see new early changes. Haven't started a new game since the patch. Yeah. Well, I think I managed to successfully update our server yesterday. So you can see my rested time is on the right hand side because I've got a mod called My Little UI, which I freaking love. Oh, I could cook some food, couldn't I? Should we do that? So let's place our fire. And I need a couple of these little things. I can only place one so far. That's fine. And then I'll cook. I don't want to cook the neck meat yet, so I'm just going to hit E on here. Or I can click the number. Get a bit more. We could get a bit more wood, but then I'd have to turn away from the fire. And you know I'm going to burn the food. It's just going to happen. The only way for me to not burn food in this game is just stare at it. As if it's like some kind of child staring competition. Full focus, people. It's a meadow's life for me. Yeah. Cook the rest. So now we've got a meat food. So I can eat 2 of these. How do I say this? White forks are mixed between health and stamina, kind of even. Yellow forks are mainly stamina foods, and then red forks are mainly health foods. So generally speaking, we're going to move towards using 2 health foods and two kind of stamina or mixed foods. But initially it doesn't really matter. As long as I've got 3 foods, that's all that matters really. I could eat the neck meat as well, but it doesn't give us as much HP as this poor stuff. But it would be a good first meat, I suppose. Love the sounds. Hello Rex, hello people joining us. Been loving the little marshy ponds that pop up in the meadows. It's fun building little bridges all over the place. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we got our snackages. We can break our little fire. So it's going to be dark very soon. We could find a little house to like sleep in, skip the night. I'm curious about this direction over here because I'm always looking for meadows right next to Black Forest on the coast, and that kind of ticks a box. I do like this area here because it's kind of cozy. Oh, hello, sir. Can you hit me so I can get my first level in blocking? Come on. Stop being a wally. Come on now. I've not even got my torch out. Hit me. What is wrong with you? Just right-clicking to block with my axe. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Beautiful. I didn't try and parry him. They're a bit harder to parry, the boars. Now, I can sneak up on deer, but they're very, what's the word? Skittish. Doo-doo. Bum, bum, bum. There was a little house not far from here, so we could go sleep in that. We'll just unfriend everything violently, because that's just the way we roll. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there's the little house. Let's just go sleep for the night, because we've got like a free shelter there. And then we'll have a look around for something else. It could be like the perfect spot, like right over there. That's the thing about this game. With the procedural generation, you just never really know what you're going to find. We could do with making a workbench as well and repair our things. So we'll do that in this situation over here too. Nighttime is dangerous in the game. You'll get cold and then enemies will kind of spawn in and attack you. So it's a good idea to skip the night early game if you want to, unless you want like a super fun time. Yeah. Which obviously we want. So I'm going to put a fire because I need a fire to sleep. I'm going to put it at the back here. If it's raining, it's going to need shelter. You've got to make sure you have space for smoke to escape. So I could also make a bed, but I need to make a crafting bench first, I guess, to learn it. So let's get some more wood. Da-dum, doo-doo. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Have you seen the Deep North teasers that we've had recently, friendos? I'd be interested to know what you think, what your predictions are from the images that we've seen. It's only 1 PM. Oh no, wrong clock, sorry. Yeah. Yes, there is a clock with this My Little UI mod. We've got some feathers, which I can use to make arrows. Fortunately, I don't need those for wooden arrows, though, and that's really what I'm going to be making the most of. But I do need them for fire arrows, and fire arrows are super handy. Hi, sir. You want to help me break this log? Let me get a torch out so we can see a lovely face. He's like, I'm on my way. So he shouldn't attack me while I've got this torch in my hand, because he's afraid of fire. There we go. Let's get this other log here. We're going to need a bit of wood to make a door anyway. Okay, I probably could have done the chop down. So if I put my torch away, he'll come back to me. Wait, I've got to get my timing. There we go. You get more XP for parrying than for blocking. And you get more XP when you're rested as well. So it's a good idea to be rested. Where's my little house? Is it up here? There you go. See, we've got a cold debuff. Hi, Hughie. It's going to warn me about the nighttime. Be wary of the weather. When the temperature drops at night, if you're wet, you'll suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Thanks, mate. That's what we were going for. You can see Yggdrasil in the sky. So beautiful. I always forget to look up these days. Right. So can I make bench of crafting? Let's put it next to the door over here. Okay. So now I've learnt various bits and bobs. Have I learnt the bed? Yeah. Now I can make a bed. Ooh. Okay, no, those are all normal things. So I'm going to put the bed close to the fire. I'm going to speak to Hugan first, otherwise I'll glitch out. Headrest for the weary. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home could be some chests where you can store items. It's good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. Obviously, we're professional gamers here, so I'm going to claim the bed and sleep before any rain happens. Otherwise, I'll need to put a little cover for my fire outside. There we go. Neck meat is good for poison. Yes, it is. That was auto-modded by YouTube because I think it thought you were... I don't know what it thought. There you go. Yeah, I usually save the neck meat for poison resist. So now we can access our workbench. You have to click multiple times to repair all the items, but if you have a mod... which mod is it? No? Holding it down should repair everything. I don't remember which mod that is now. I'm kind of... anyway, so while we have a crafting bench in there, I can repair this building if I wanted to. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to stay here. Which one is it, people? I'm trying to remember. I've been away from Valheim for a minute. There we go. Spammy, spam, spam. So if you want to access the workbench and use it, it needs to be under shelter. But if you want to build, you just need to place it, and then you can build within a radius. And you'll see the radius. There you go. The white ring will show you where you can build. So you see how far out you can build. And you can build anywhere within that range of the workbench. So let me just see if there's anything I want to make. Do. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Do you know what I might do is make a spear when we can do. Yeah, we want to make a shield as early as possible. So let's do that, shall we? Let's get a bit more wood and make a shield, because as soon as we start leveling up our blocking, better we're going to be. These things are best things really to break early game, because they just take like a couple of hits. Do. Style on the shield? Yeah. I don't know. Am I going to style the shield? I mean, it's kind of customary for me not to style the shield. Like, what am I going to do? Is it bad juju if I style it? Let me do a swipe down attack, special attack, which I have on Q, because I don't like middle mouse. I think it's middle mouse, isn't it? Otherwise, special attack, and that's because I try to resist or remove RSI as much as possible. She says with a bad wrist. Okay. So can I make a shield? I'm going to style it because Kel has kindly reminded me. Yeah, it's just hold down. Yeah. If I hold down E, I don't remember which of my mods it does. I've got so many different mods going. So I'm going to make a wooden shield. This is the one I like because it's for parrying. This one is good if you just want to be a tank and you just want to hold your shield. Don't try to parry with it. But this one is really good for parrying. And you want to level this up as much as possible. I'm going to style it with blue, I think. Shall I? Or red? Should we do red? Oh, I'm just going to go blue. Decisions. There you go. Grab that. Marvellous. I don't need a hoe right now. I could do with a club for skeletons. Skeletons are weak to blunt damage. The axe does, what is it, slash damage, which is good against like grey dwarves and greylings and things like that. I don't need anything else right now. I could make a bow if I got a bit more wood. The earliest bow is absolutely awful. It's like, it's not even worth using. So I think I need, what is the word? Flint? To make a spear, I think. So we'll have to get that. Right. There's my shields. So I'm going to do axe as my main weapon. Have my shield there, which I want to level up. I also need to level up this crafting bench with some materials. Let's cook this neck meat. And we'll do 2 HP foods. If you have more health from HP foods, you're better at blocking. So something to think about. There we go. So we'll do both of these. We'll have like 2 meats. And then I'll do berries because they give me more stamina than the mushrooms. You are like, if you don't eat in this game and you're not wearing armor, you are reduced to what you were at the beginning of the game, pretty much. Obviously, you can run further with like less stamina. You can jump better, but you are very, very weak if you don't eat. So yes. Okay, so I have those. I could get rested. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my bed here. Because it's going to be my respawn point. It doesn't really matter, actually, does it? Doesn't matter because we're super close to spawn. So I'm just going to, like, I'm not going to leave anything here. There we go. Am I as rested as I can be? Bum, bum, bum. 3 comforts. Bum, bum. I think the bed would have given me more comfort, wouldn't it? I think that's max we can get right now. So this little UI thing is telling me when it's going to be sunny and clear. It gives you like a weather forecast, which is really cool. Right, I got 10 minutes rested. Perfect. There we go. All right. Now I can break this house if I want to. I can put this here. And I can collect the wood. I don't usually, because I quite like the decoration. But this is a really good way to get wood early game. Breaking down any kind of structures. Just place your workbench and just do a bit of special attack. Which is, for me, Q. But for everyone else, I think it's like middle mouse or something. Just changed it so long ago. Doo-doo. But we're not going to live here, so I may as well take this. They are quite nice to leave these little houses, though, for just somewhere to shelter in emergencies, if you just want to skip the night. All right. All right, Hugan. If I place this again, see what he says. There you go. A workbench allows you to craft complex items, as well as giving you access to a lot more building pieces to construct with a hammer. Yes, thank you, sir. Beautiful. Right, of course it's foggy. We know it's going to be sunny and clear at like 5 in the morning. So, like tomorrow, I guess. Unless it's, yeah, I assume it's like, is it 24-hour clock, friendos? Okay, so now I've got 84 HP. I'm rested. We could go towards the Black Forest area over here. So I think there's like Black Forest here. And then a bit of meadows. So I guess we'll go that way. Let's do it. So can I... Yes. I can do Shift and E to harvest all of these at the same time because of mass farming. Which I really like. A lot of the... I mean, there's a lot of, like, controversy amongst some people with no lives who judge people who use mods for gaming. And I think, you know, let people live however they want to. If they buy the game, they can do whatever they want if they're not hurting somebody else. And especially when it's something that reduces, like, clicks and RSI. You know? Like, leave people alone, people. You've crafted a shield. A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried. Be careful, though. If you block too many hits, you'll become staggered. The amount of damage you can block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health. So if you plan on taking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. So meat foods, basically. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. Another reason why I like this. My biggest, like, early tip for Valheim is that dodging is a bit of a pain in the butt in this game because you've got to press right click and spacebar. And in a battle, I find it to be unintuitive, honestly. So I have a macro on my mouse where I just squeeze a button with my thumb and it does both things. So I highly recommend, if you have the opportunity, if you're new to the game, to do a macro on your mouse, basically, just for that, because it really saves you, honestly. It saved me a lot of times. And now there is a dodge skill in the game since the Call to Arms update came out. So let's see if we can block some friendos. He's staggered with the first hit, so we're good here. We're going to need a bunch of his scraps. So, sir, could you... There we go. Level 2 in blocking. Some friendos to help dismantle items for you, yes. What do the damage colours represent? Yellow is that they're weak to something, white means neutral, and grey means they're resistant to a type of damage. So you can experiment with different weapons, but you're looking for yellow or white numbers, basically. It might be like a beehive. Perfect. So if we put down our crafting bench here, this is the best way to get a beehive in the game, because you're going to get poisoned. You get near it. There you go. Poisoned. So you can hit it, or you can shoot it with a bow. But the best thing to do, really, is to just be destructive. Put down a workbench. And you've got to break everything around it that could be supporting it. There we go. We got a bee. So now we can have honey. A supply of our own honey, which will regenerate or whatever. Renewable resource, I guess, is the word I'm looking for there. With this little bee. So that honey is going to be our stamina food now. 35 stamina and 8 health, and 1 heal per tick, instead of 20 and 7. So that's like super good. And if I use my crafting hammer, you can see that I can actually make a beehive. As long as I got my workbench down, that will just give me a renewable resource of honey. I could actually put that down somewhere and just return to it if I wanted to. Okay, the fog is bad in this game. I feel like the fog is one of the biggest killers. Shall we repair our bench? See, here's our little beehive. It'll tell us that the bees are happy. So they have to be not too close to each other. And then this is just going to generate honey for us. But I'm not going to leave it here. You can just break it and pick it back up again. So if I give this a little bit of shelter... But usually you just got to do a bit of side protection. Go. What do I usually do? I usually do like a couple of these guys. Can rotate. Do a bit of protect. Here we go. Yes. I don't think that's going to be enough protection. We'll see. There we go. Now I can repair everything. Beautiful. I have an extra slots mod here. I will talk about mods as we go along, as I remember them. But I'm not going to go through like the whole list right now. But I do have guides on my YouTube channel, and it's linked on my about page on Twitch if you're curious about my kind of preferred list. I kind of go between Azu extended player inventory and extra slots for my extended inventory space. But there's so many bits and bobs to pick up in this game that just increasing your inventory space is a huge like game changer. Right, I'm gonna eat some honey. Here we go. So we can see we're going to have a thunderstorm at 2 o'clock in the morning, I guess. One presumes. But I know that because of a My Little UI mod. It also shows you like wind, like the progression of wind changes, which will affect sailing and stuff like that, which is super cool. Oh, This is, I love this, people. This, like, this moment right here, right at the beginning of a Valheim playthrough. You're in the meadows, the sun is shining, all the ambience is, like, cozy and gorgeous. You don't know where you're going to live. You don't know what's on the map. You know what I mean? So nice. Deer is still super loud. Yes, they are, yes. But here, yes. There was one thing this game missed that would have made it 10 out of 10 for me was quality of life improvements like that. Yeah. Lack of auto sort, auto deposit and chest hits. Yeah. Missions is not my favourite. My replays always seem to end with disaster in the missions and a rage quit, yeah. Hello, Thoring. Hello. Coincidence started Valheim an hour ago. Nice. Or auto mod. Auto. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. How much do you know about the new stuff they added? I went through the list at the beginning of the stream. In this update, you mean? In the 5-year anniversary update? I haven't looked at anything yet, apart from looking at the patch notes. I haven't kind of seen it in game yet. And yellow for weak, grey for resistant, yes, and white for neutral. Kind of, there's some fine wood there you can farm. Just need some rocks, some falling trees to damage them in about 30 minutes. Yeah, I know, and the patience, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Yes, so, let's look for some flint, because I want to make a, what is it called? A spear, that's it. I really like the knife early game as well. There you go, we can make a chopping block. So we need to upgrade our workbench. With, like, we can make a chopping block, we can make a tannery and stuff like that. Oh, can I pick you up? Oh my god, please. Oh, you're kidding me. That was such a big fish as well. I don't think I can use them early game anymore though, can I? Because I need a food preparation table to turn fish into something I can cook. That looks like a potentially a village next to Black Forest. On the coast. Very exciting. So there might be some mushrooms in this little hut here. And the mushrooms will renew, yeah. So because of plant everything mod, I can see when that will be back up again. There's not many there. And let's not forget there's a chest. So we've got a bit of valuables we can sell to a trader. This is amber. And some coins. We want to save all those. We can put our old... What is it called? Like torch that's kind of going out. Now we're unrested. So if I do shift and E, there you go. It'll harvest all of them. So let's get rested before we do anything else. Because our stamina regeneration is awful without it. Especially, we want that before we run past any Black Forest, which is dangerous. Okay, so I've got to time my parries. These guys are quite easy to time your block because of the audio cue and the timing. It just takes a little bit of practice. It's funny, I love parrying in this game so much. And then when I play Enshrouded, I just don't parry. I've never, like, I think I've successfully parried about once or twice in that game. But you can see you can farm your block to level it up. And if you get surrounded by a bunch of enemies, especially later on, when you have a good amount of health and regeneration from your food, you can do this for ages with a bunch of them and really get your levels up. At this stage of the game, I want to be aiming for like level 10 in blocking as soon as possible. It's going to make me my survivability a lot better. Oh, I'm not rested though, so it's not going to be... There you go, level 5 in blocking. There we go. So just increase my block ability. So let's make a fire. I could make like a little shelter as well, but I kind of want to, keep going a little bit. So let's sit down. If there's enemies nearby, I won't have comfort and therefore won't be able to rest. If I press escape and then control and F3, I can hide my HUD without affecting whether I'm like sitting or standing. Then I can do the same again to toggle it. Got to get our early screenshots. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. So we got 1 comfort. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, we got smoked a little bit there, unfortunately. So I'm going to try and run past. I don't want to get the wet debuff, but if I can try and get past that black forest to that bit of meadow there, and then we can kind of safely, hopefully, get a bit of a reconnoiter going. Now, I do have to watch out for bears, because they added wild bears in the Call to Arms update, and they are very tough. I definitely don't want to fight one right away. I'm going to have to swim over there, which is suboptimal at this stage of the game. But this looks like a decent amount of black forest. It might be a good idea to use our little home here. I'm going to get jump scared if I go into this. This is the black forest. You see the different trees. Carrots! You ready for the jump scare? There we go. There we go. Can I get this carrot seeds? Excellent. Turn back or something. Okay, there's a door here. So if I could put a fire on this side, hopefully there's no really scary creatures to unfriend us. So I could put my workbench out here so I have the most amount of space. Pop down a little bed. Oh shit. Is that Hughie I can hear? So if I crouch, I can see if anyone sees me. The Black Forest has trolls. They're quite big and quite dangerous. Just to say it lightly. But I'm good at... Okay. That's like not ideal. Let's just do a little roof situation here. Just to get enough cover. Put down a bed. There we go. And then sleep. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, did the stream go down? Music is very relaxing, the meadows as well. It is lovely, isn't it? No, I presume not. I need a carty and I'm holding out for a carty. Am I crouched? Let me crouch so I don't draw attention to myself while I'm looking. See the yeah, honk honk. Yeah, they're so loud. Can you add mods to Xbox version? You cannot, no. I just feel like Enshrouded has both a narrow parry window and some sort of like, yeah, maybe. I would like to kind of experiment with the Enshrouded parry, but I've got so used to dodging in that game. I find that dodging is just really satisfying. So kind of a slash and roll in Enshrouded is like super fun. It's just Hugh and Buddy won't fight. Oh dear. Stream is fine. Oh, good, good, good. Honey is good early on. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. So I'll keep snackaged. Now, if I delete this bed, I'm going to respawn the spawn area. So I'm going to leave this one here probably. I got 11 minutes of rested. I'm going to take the fire. I'm going to leave the fire there, but I'm going to take the workbench. Because it's nice to have these. Because I have fuel eternal, I don't need to worry about this ever running out of fuel. You don't have... You'll need to top it up with wood. If you don't have a mod like Fuel Eternal. And I just, you know, I've played for a long time. There's just certain things that I like, grindy things that I prefer to take away from the game. You do you, boo-boo. Yes, but Fuel Eternal will also take away the need for topping up resin in torches and stuff like that, which for me is a real pain in the butt, especially on servers where you play with other people. Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You've wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Aegthir. So he's basically telling me that the progression of the game is to work through a biome, each biome, discover all the materials from that biome, make better tools and weapons, harvest the ores and things from each biome, the different woods and things like that. And then once you've kind of done that and you've kind of made yourself stronger, fight the boss from that biome and then progress to the next one. You can kind of progress quicker than that, I guess. If you want to, if you're kind of cheeky, you can go into other biomes, sneak into places early on, but it's the risk is there. Just So I'd like to get across there. Here's some flint, tin. If I'm going to mark something on the map, I'm going to crouch first. Use this little symbol. I can mark this, double click. I think I can swim across here. Famous last words. Swimming is based, how far you can swim is based on how much stamina you have. If you run out of stamina, you will begin to drown. So you got to be careful. The other thing you got to worry about is that you'll have a debuff from being wet as well. Okay. I play very cautiously. Right, there's a grey dwarf. Those guys are tough early on. If I start fighting people, I'll make noise, and noise will draw other enemies. Hi, sir. I would love to, like, surprise attack you. Okay, go on, hit me. Axe is great against him. There we go. Bit of wood and a bit of resin. Fight this one as well. Oh, the eye is useful. We need those for making portals. And other things. I did my special attack on him. It's a bit slow for combat. Yep. More damage because of the parry. There's gold, people. Okay. We can shoot the birds if we have a bow and arrow. Or a spear. I haven't made a spear yet. I should have made one, actually, shouldn't I? Hi, Hughie. Before I speak to him as well, I'm going to crouch just to make myself less visible. Ah! Rumour has it some traders have found themselves into the 10th world. If you find yourself in need of special commodities, you might want to seek them out. One of them should be somewhere in a forest such as this. I'm terribly sorry I can't be of more help. You'll have to keep an eye out. So he's probably telling me about the Haldor, who's the main trader in the game, the first trader. They've added more traders since Haldor. And you'll find him in a large black forest. If you don't know where to look for him, find a Vegvizier for the Elder in the Black Forest. Go to that forest, whichever it is. And quite often, I would say 90% of the time, I will find Haldor in that Black Forest because it's usually a big one. It doesn't always work, but that's generally the best way of finding a trader. And he's definitely worth finding. So I've got to be careful because the Black Forest houses bears now, and they'll kill me. I can press R to put my weapons away quickly and to re-equip them. But the Black Forest is very, very handy because it's got a bunch of useful resources. So tin and then large copper nodes as well. Oh, it is a village. Ooh. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, forever home question mark. So because that's a decent sized Black Forest, I'm pretty confident there's a bear. I'm pretty confident there will be copper in there. We know there's tin already. Hi, sir. I just generally don't try to parry these guys or necks because I can do. Oh, 10 in axes already. Got a first trophy of the game, I think. And we got to look out for boars with a star next to their name. And if we find one, I'm going to try and tame it. Do you know what? The previous playthrough I didn't tame a single boar. That is the first time. Look how beautiful this place is. So the only thing about being that close to the Black Forest is it is easier to draw attention from enemies from the Black Forest, like trolls and things. There could be a troll that spawns there. But I'm going to mark this on my map because this is a great little spot, really. I get the cozy, like, meadows music. There's, like, a bear there I can farm. He gets closer. I've got to be careful. So let's do village. It's very pretty. There's not a huge amount of space before we get into Black Forest, though. Lots of berries. Shift and E to harvest with my mod. We do need to unfriend those deer. The higher the level, this is like a starred deer, the higher the level, the more likely we are to get a trophy. And we need like 3 trophies for Eikthyr, I think it is. I always forget the number of trophies we need for stuff. So let's have a bit more of a run. I've got 4 minutes left of rested. I can use one of these little houses, actually, to top up my rested. If we get some deer hide... Oh, he's taming! Ah, that's nice. So I must have left a berry on the ground. That's fun, kind of funny. So as long as I stay out of aggro... I'm just accidentally taming a boar. I guess I did shift an E and I didn't collect everything. Yeah, I see them all on the ground. How nice. So I could trap him. And then he'd be fine and safe and everything. You've got to be within, like, render range of the creatures. It's quite a close range for them to continue taming. All right, I'm gonna leave him because I don't want to upset him. So I'm just gonna run around this coast bit a bit, collecting flint, and then we'll head back there to sleep, I think. But I kind of want to just see what else there is available in terms of housing and whatnot. When we harvest... Oh, look at this. When we harvest metals, we're going to be really over-encumbered very quickly. And so it's really nice to be right next to the copper. You could also just do a smeltery or something in the Black Forest. Level 6 in blocking already. Definitely want to be working towards upgrading my shields. Eating better and better meat, cooked meats. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, upgrade shields, eat better HP foods, and just level up our blocking. This is lovely. I love where we've started. Which mods worked well with this game? Bob, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry you're having problems with mods. Is it like a PC issue? I've never really had... I don't think I've really ever had problems with mods. Hello, Grim. Hello from the UK as well. Stream is fine. Good. Hello, mate. Sir? Get back here. Excuse me, I don't have all day. I can't break the birch trees with this axe. I can use other trees. I can knock down other trees, which will do damage to this tree to knock it down. My favourite way to break one of these trees early game is to get a troll over and to have him try to hit me and dodge his attacks. If you time it perfectly, he'll beat up the tree and he'll break it for you. And that is a really good way to get a fine wood bow, which is way better than the original bow. The first bow that you get. So, I would like to make a spear. While I have, like, wood and stuff, let's do some kind of little hovel. So, we're going to do a little foundation by doing a half wall. I don't need like a huge space. I just need a shelter. Put some floor pieces in. Some stairs to get up. I mean, it's shelter for our workbench. You can just dot these around. There's no decay or anything in this game. You got a couple of choices with these roofs. You can do these 45-degree ones or these 26-degree ones. Either fine for this purpose. This will give you a little bit more headroom. And then you can put your crafting bench here. Get this one back now. And I can even upgrade my crafting bench because I picked up some flint. I wanted to. So that teaches us fire arrows. Fire arrows is just so helpful. What am I missing? Oh, it's E, isn't it? I got to hold E on the bench. That's it. I always forget. So I want to make a spear. I'm going to need the flint from that thingy to make my spear. Yes. I could get more flint. You get it from the water in the in the meadows from the coastline. Enjoyed getting the troll to do all sorts of chores for me, or the swampy abomination. Yeah, absolutely. It worked on my old PC, but ever since I bought a new one, they don't work. Interesting. What is so different about your new one? I'm interested to know. Presumably you got a better one, maybe? Bum, 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 bum. I don't really have problems with mods, but I generally am using things that don't generate huge files and stuff. I'm just using things that just improve quality of life. If you get to like more complicated mods that add items to the game, you get much bigger files and stuff like that. The other thing you can do is, if you're struggling with mods or just not having them work and things like that, is consider using a mod manager. I use R2 Mod Man because I just don't have to think too much about organization, which is a big bonus for me. Get some flint here. Doo-doo. So we should have enough flint here now to make our spear and upgrade it potentially. It's so peaceful. It's such a brutal game. Like, the further you progress in this game, the like tougher biomes and things are absolutely brutal. But the beginning of this game is the most relaxing thing I can think of, honestly, in gaming. It's just so wonderful, isn't it, people? That's why so many of us come back to it over and over again. That and the fact that it's procedurally generated and the mods are just so damned good. You want to, Thank you. You can hit me again. It's a good idea to let everybody hit you at least once on your shield with a parry early game to level up your blocking. Oh. Surprise attack. Come on then. My food is running out, so I will go back down to 25 HP. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. If I don't eat again. Okay, I don't normally parry you, to be fair. I can spam my right click, which is quite good. If enemies are unpredictable, it's hard to get the timing right. Sometimes you'll just get lucky. There you go. Doo-doo-doo. Apart from the first few snacks that I have, pretty much I will save all the neck meat for poison resist potions later on. Right, I've got to find my little hut now. Da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Hello, mate. You're very vulnerable in the water. Good idea not to try to swim in front of enemies, because you can't equip, without a mod, you can't equip your weapon. See how I've unequipped it when you're in the water. I'm going to eat my HP buffing food and eat a raspberry just because I'm out of honey. Then my health will go back up. If I get into trouble, I can always get my torch out. And then these guys will be afraid of me and will give me a minute to heal up. So that little island, that's very nice. Okay, I've lost my little hut. Unfortunately, I should have marked it. Guess we'll head back this way. The reeds mean shallow water, so if you're kind of swimming across somewhere, you can usually walk if there's reeds. I get impatient. My rested has run out, so I'm not going to get as much XP from blocking, so I need to address that. Anyone know where I was, peeps? There it is. Found it. I'm going to mark it, actually. Here we go. There you go. Hold down E. So I want to make a spear. And that'll be much better than the early bow. And I can upgrade it as well by clicking on the upgrade tab. I can also upgrade my shield, which is marvellous, actually. It's worth upgrading all your tools. Even your hammer, because it just gives you more durability and it's cheap to do. Nice, so now we have a level 2 shield, level 2 axe, and a level 2 spear. The only thing about spears is you can do a bit of a jab-jab situation with left click, or your special attack will throw the spear, but you have to pick it back up again, and that can get you into some trouble. So it's a good idea if you're going to be using a spear to really make sure you get into the habit of rolling, because if you have to get next to a really dangerous enemy, you're going to want to be able to roll, because if they hit you, you need to negate that damage. And it's really, dodging is just really good now. I don't usually make any armor until I've got troll hide. So I think we'll leave that bench there. And maybe we'll sleep here, given that we've already made a bit of a shelter. I'm gonna put my honey thing down. I can just attach it to walls like that. You can also put it on, what do you call it? These things, pillars, that's poles and stuff like that. So let's give ourselves a bit of a floor. And a bed. Doo-doo. Bed needs cover as well as the workbench, in order to let you sleep. There we go. I'm going to do a wall here. Full wall and then a half wall underneath it. So I can toggle using E to change the snapping point to go underneath something. I'm just going to do a really simple kind of shelter. I'm going to need a fire as well. Depending on wind direction, you might need more walls on it. I'm going to put the fire there. Now I can claim the bed and I can sleep. There we go. It's that sidebar on the bench from that UI. Yes, it is. You mean the search function? You can filter between different kind of type of items, and you can search as well. It's so good. I love it. Use Thunderstorm mod manager for my Valheim mods works great. Yeah, I use R2 mod man. I love it. Which is basically the same thing. Watch out for the stone. Do. So I'm going to leave these things here because this will be like a useful place. Just hold down that. Here we go. I don't need these trophies. Now, I have quick stack store trash restock, whatever the hell it's called, which means I can just trash stuff like this. I love it so much. You can just drop stuff on the ground. You can also make I'll be vague about it, a tool later on, which will enable you to trash things in exchange for a terrible reward. I don't care for that, really. So let's get a bit more wood. We'll cook our foods before we move on in this relatively safe area. Bum. Yeah, now that I've got my little UI, I don't want to be without it. Oh, there's like a little hut here. Listen out for bees. No bees. Well, I can steal the wood. There should be a chest in here as well. One of the main things I really like my little UI for is whenever I'm making videos and stuff, if I'm in kind of admin mode or something, I can search for something, because it's kind of terrible functionality. As soon as you go into admin mode, I can just search for the thing I'm looking for in the crafting bench. It's so nice. I just don't want to be without it. There is a bee. Ace. Second bee already. Nice. Saw. Did I pick it up? Yes, I did, because I already placed one. There we go. Yes. Okay. I break these. So I might have gained a bit of honey already. Where did I put the... Oh, here it is, yeah. Hi, sir. Can I use my pokey stick with you? But he hasn't even seen me yet. Sir, are you alright? Do you need me to take you to an optician? There you go. So I can poke him. Just be careful about throwing your spear on slopes and stuff like that. There you go. You will pick it back up again if you walk over it. But be careful, because if you pick up other things and your inventory becomes full, or the slot that you're kind of using it for becomes full, then it won't automatically like re-equip. It's a real pain in the butt, honestly. Right, what was I doing? I was just making a little hut. So I guess what I might do is place my second beehive here. And I'm going to check that it's all right. Bees are happy. They're not too close to each other. So let me just mark that as bees. I know I've got like a little bit of safe haven here. And eventually they will generate some honey for us. And oh yeah, I was going to cook meat, wasn't I? So here's my little fire. If you, in case of rain, I'm just going to show you, you really don't need a huge amount of like anything too elaborate. You just need some kind of shelter. How am I going to do this? Maybe here. Got to block the sides from wind. Put a little cap on it. We're going to need a bit more height than that for the smoke to escape. So actually I'm going to leave off those. I'm going to do some little poles. Let's do this. I can carry these down here. Bum, 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 bum. Just bridge our way across to this back bit here. I'm not looking for anything fancy looking. I'm just something that works in case of rain. You won't be able to sleep if it rains unless you have like a cover for your fire. There we go. That should be good enough. Let's just fill in these back bits. There you go. So if the fire goes out, you haven't got enough smoke, what do I say? Enough room for the smoke to disappear. Dissipate, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so let's cook our meat. You can put several of these little crafting things on top of your fire. I'm just going to put 3 for now. And because I don't care which of these things I'm going to cook, I'm just going to spam E. There we go, and we'll just wait for the sizzle. If you leave it for too long, they'll burn. Hello, Respawn. Hello, my dear. To bees or not to bees? Absolutely. That is the question. I don't know when we agreed to do the next boss fight on the server, Valheim Friendos. But I guess maybe, like, after I get back? Like, so not next week, maybe the week after that? Question mark. Is that long enough? Do you want longer? Let me know. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. You run out of space super quickly if you don't extend your inventory, honestly. Okay, we leveled up in our cooking skills. You can check out your skills in here. See where you are with everything. See, we're up to 6 in blocking. That's super important. Each of the weapon types that we use will level up in that as well. Running and jumping are really helpful as well. Definitely running. Okay. Some snackage. Okay, and we'll eat our piece of honey as well. So we've got a little, like, basic, very basic starter situation here. I don't want to spend too long making these things look nice at this stage of the game because I'm not going to stay here. But I know a lot of you would just like really enjoy making cute little houses and things. I just like something to be really, I don't know, efficient, I suppose, and I don't know, basic. Okay, let's repair. So I could make a box and leave things here. I want to. If you're going to go into somewhere and there's a good chance you're going to die, when you respawn with like 25 HP and unrested. The first thing to do is to get rested. So in your shelter, just hang on for a minute, make sure you're rested. And then eat the food that you're going to want to eat. So it's a good idea to leave some food behind in a box, which doesn't need shelter to be used. Just like one piece of each of your foods is a good idea. Unless you think you might get into a death loop. If you're running into like a super dangerous area. So we could actually leave half of those berries there. And all of the mushrooms there. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need the arrows because I've got my spear. Don't need carrot seeds. I'll keep the resin because of torches. I want to keep some stone so I can make fires as I go. Don't need those valuables. Actually don't need the flint. And that's going to be heavier. There you go. So when the honey runs out, I'm going to use the raspberry. Okay, so let's go have a little scout. There you go, we got a bit of honey from our first. Thank you, bee friendos. And let's top up our rested as well before we go anywhere. I could just do that here. Hopefully. I need shelter though, so I might need to extend this. Get some sides on here. Now I'm resting. I can also add to this situation too. Am I gonna like block myself though, aren't I? I'll just leave that off for now. There we go. So I'm resting. I'm just gonna crouch so I don't draw aggro from anybody. So I keep my comfort up. Here we go. Beautiful. We'll do a bit of a reconnoiter. I do like that little like village we found. Ever since that my internet company has switched over, I just keep getting buffering on my phone and stuff. Okay. All right. So we got, we're not resting. I guess the wind changed. Can I stand on this? There we go. So I haven't killed any deer yet. I definitely want to unfriend some deer. And then I want to carry around some deer hide so I can make a bit more of my shelter. Pick these up. Let's extend this floor out. Do. Okay. Alright, I've got plenty of rested now. That'll do. F it, that'll do, right? Alright. Reconnoiter time. Yeah! First deer. There we go. You can make armor from the deer hide. I never do. If we get damp, we're going to light a torch to lose our wet debuff. Do I not lose the wet debuff for it? Okay, I've been playing too much Enshrouded, people. Let's get a bit of wood. Just so that we can make a fire. I felt for... Yeah, it's Enshrouded, isn't it? Getting confused. You can break these as well. Like a little bit of wood. You need 5 stones and 2 wood. You won't get the wood back, but you'll get the stones back when you break it. So I can just stand next to this if I want to. I'm not trying to get arrested. There we go. Beautiful. Da, 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 da. So I can swim across here or jump. Do-do. All right. So let's hunt some deer and have a bit of a reconnoiter around this like starter area. Do-do-do-do-do. We can identify where a piece of copper is. That'd be kind of good. Just lose our wet deeper. Okay, we're dry again. There we go. I don't know if I've used a spear against a bear. I don't know, do we take on a bear this early? I don't have the best, like, snackage. Deer meat is going to be better than neck meat. See if we can fight some deer. Is that a bear? No, it's a log. Excellent. But we know there is a bear over there. We'll do more damage if we're crouching to enemies. If they don't know we're there. We're in sneak mode. It's not a bad idea to kind of sneak up on people. I can hear the deer, I just don't know where they are. 5 years of Valheim, yes! Forget how magical this game looks to sound. I know, it's lovely, isn't it? It's got 2 gigabytes from BRS. What is BRSK? I haven't heard of that. Free upgrades. That's good. It's not a bad price. Is running away from a bear an option if it doesn't quite work out? It is, yes. It is, definitely. We know there's a bear over here. Do we go for it, people? I'm trying to press Alt to dodge. This is going to go badly wrong. Okay, I'm going to try and unfriend this deer because he's got a good chance of giving me a trophy. Yeah, they spook so easily. So annoying. Oh, there's my boar taming. Okay. I don't want to fight that. There we go. There he is. It's just chillaxing. So my goal would be, I definitely won't be able to parry him at this stage. Because I don't have the good enough food. I'm at level 6 blocking. I always err on the side of, like, caution when it comes to, do I think I can block this guy or not? Did get some deer meat, though. We didn't get a trophy for the deer. We need, like, 3. Come on, dear friendo. Oh, yeah! Let's get our spear back. Did I get a trophy? Nope. Hey there, buddy. I'm scared. Do we fight him? Doo-doo-da-dun. He's so resistant early game, but he does give you really good loot. We have a sip of coffee. Try holding a torch when the bear comes. Why? He's not afraid of the fire, is he? Like the others. Hi, Squeaky. Do you want to go out? Can you get out of the room? You manage. Do you want me to open the door? Okay, one sec. Squeaky needs to be freed. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Well, if I can time my dodges, I know I can fight them. Have you ever seen someone trap the bear in a box and burn it alive? YouTube thinks that's an abusive method. I haven't. Okay. I'm going in, people. This is going to go really badly wrong. If I can get my first hit in with a sneak attack, then, you know, cool. I don't have enough stamina for this. I just want to put that out there. But you can also kick him up the butt, which I've done before. Hi there, friend. Oh yeah, that's a stagger. So when you do a roll, you are also blocking. I'm just gonna take this away from you. Gotta get my timing in. Okay. I do like nothing to him. Ooh, ouchie. He kind of threw me there a little bit. This boar is going to try and attack me in a minute. Partly tamed, friendo. Okay, get stamina up. Cold debuff is going to be bad. Oh, I blocked him. Sir, could you not break this village? Ouch. Oh god, 11 HP. Bad, 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 bad. Also regen in the dark. Bad. Stamina bad. Everything bad. All bad. I'm not running away. I'm not running away. I'm incredibly brave. I'm a professional warrior. La 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 la. Excellent. We've got to stamp our spear back. If you want to know if you're being followed still by something, you can do a quick dodge, quick crouch. And if the eye is closed, no one sees you. Right, we're going to go sleep. Valheim Mayhem the musical. A quick way to get home is to die, to be fair. Yeah, we also only have like 2 minutes left of rested. Squeakafin. She's like, I've been out of this room for 2 minutes and I'm going to call the Cat Protection League because I've been abandoned outside this room. Okay. Then we sleep. Let's dry off first. Squeaky. She's having a personal crisis. Oh. Doo-doo. And it's not running away, she's advancing in the opposite direction, absolutely. Strategic repositioning, exactly. Well, friendos, we're going to stop here and we're going to resume this tomorrow because my wrist is hurting and I'm trying to recover it at the moment. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. We'll kind of explore the Black Forest edges, see if we can find a better place to live other than the village that we found. Yes, and don't forget I'm off next week, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday probably this week I'll be streaming. But yeah, I need to go rest my wrist. I might ice it or something. Maybe some frozen peas. Thank you all for hanging out today. It's been super lovely. Thank you for all the support on the stream and everything. And I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube if you want to watch. I've got so much Valheim content on the YouTube channel, including a full Call to Arms playthrough as well. And a bunch of guides. So check out my Valheim mod guides, especially for quality of life mods and just mods to kind of spice up your game if you're interested in that as well. All right, my loves. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know the time on the Discord. See you soon. Bye-bye.